But you know the VPN works too because when you start up Call of Duty, the fucking status screen takes forever.
That's dope. You play in different countries. It's crazy.
No, I don't play in different countries. I just spoof skill-based matchmaking.
What do you mean?
It should really be
What
posting.
do you mean by that?
Your voice is cutting out a little. I don't know if it's me or what.
So what do you mean by that?
So if I go to my geolocation on Call of Duty right now, it says I'm connected to the geographical region of Phnom Penh, Phnom Penh, the fuck, KH. So somewhere in Cambodia, whatever. And then when you go to play a game, what it's gonna do is it's gonna, instead of just instantly finding a close server with like your skill-based people, it's gonna spoof the skill base, and then after it takes a little longer to find a game, and then once it does, it puts you in a lobby where there's no skill base. And you still play on your servers. So it spoofs it to this other country, then it spoofs it back, and then you play on your servers. I mean, you can, as long as I'm host, it works. So if you want to play, it doesn't always work though, especially with the new Warzone. They're still working on the bugs and shit with it. Because we can't fully test it right now because the Warzone sites aren't up yet. You know, the ones that tell you like your last lobby that you played. Like Warzone, WZStats.gg was one of them. You know, you used to be able to go and see like, oh, well, you know, that felt like a sweaty match. Let me see what it was, and you can be like, oh yeah, it was a 1.2 lobby. But we don't have those sites right now. Call of Duty didn't release that API for that shit. So we gotta wait. But now we're pretty much just, you know, hoping it's working. Did I disconnect from the party? Yep. Hello. That's the only problem with this shit. Is it does this bullshit, or I lose connection to the party. I need to close the game bar, it's flipping out. Hey look, Xbox crash pad is up too. Let's close both Xbox. Close those background tasks we don't use. Save ourselves some CPU. Let's reopen this, try to rejoin the party. Testing. You hear me?
Yeah.
So that's the only problem that I'm having. Is like after, that's why I was saying I needed to let it warm up. But now I think I figured it out. I'm supposed to set up all the bullshit and then join the party. Because I think for some reason it trips out the Xbox connection and then I get kicked. You know what I mean? Because I was wondering why your voice was getting all cracky. And it was because it was tripping out. It didn't know my location. What's your name on here? Do I got you?
Philly Reaper.
I should have you from back in the day. Oh, another Activision? Is that an Xbox gamer tag?
Hold on. It's
Hold on.
the same thing as my gamer tag, but with an X behind it. Hold on, I got a phone call.
Accept it if you got that. I wonder, do they get sharpened? We had a sharpen with the NVIDIA DLSS, and then we add another sharpen on top of it, chat. Up 40% just to boost things up even more and make things look better. I was doing NVIDIA filters, but it takes like almost 10 FPS a second just to do it. So maybe not 10, maybe like 5, 7. But I notice if I turn off the filters and I run the game, I'm steady over 100 FPS. But if I turn that bitch on, like, yeah, you can see better. But that shit fucking... Then I'm like running 90 FPS the whole fucking time. Yeah, you're good, Reaper. I gotta get my weed broke up. Yeah, I also noticed I had my fucking afterburner set wrong on the fans. Watch this shit. You see, I accidentally had this A selected along with my personal setup. And for that, so I was wondering why my fan was randomly like stopping and then going fucking heavy, and then it's because it was trying to do auto and the user defined. That's crazy, yeah. Glad I figured it out, because now it's running how I set it to where no matter what, it's running at 50% fan. Then anytime it goes up in degrees, I have it set to go up in the fan. Having a computer is not as easy as it looks. My little brother just got one. He gets frustrated easy, but he's learning. Told him your best friend is YouTube. That's how I learned damn near everything. Don't know something? Google it. Can't find it on Google? YouTube it. Somebody out there is trying to do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Or they already did what you're doing. Damn, I might have THC fingers after this. This was a bad idea. Actually, I think the sharpen's a tiny bit too high. It's a little better. Technically, chat, we have 130% sharpness on. You know what? I'm gonna move this over here. Put this over here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm resetting up my shit over here. You know what? Move this here. This here. There we go. That's a little better. Spark the first bong of the morning. Oof. Pop over to my YouTube, guys on Twitch.